Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. As I continue to work through the ABRSM Grade 6 Music Theory Workbook, my lessons now give an overview and an introduction to question 3A. In this lesson, I give the general tips on how to approach composing a short traditional style melody. I give tools and techniques on how to compose a melody whilst maintaining the style of a given opening, and I explain techniques such as sequencing and inversion. I explain about modulation, and I also explain how writing a single melody line still implies full harmony, and as such we need to observe our cadence points and we need to be aware of the harmonies that we are implying. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you can find the full lesson there, and you can find links to this lesson in the cards and in the description box below. After this short little video, you'll see sample examples of this lesson showing you how I explain everything you need to understand to successfully complete this question. Everything you need to fully understand this advanced level music theory can be found in my Harmony and Composition textbook. This book is available from Amazon, and you can find links to this in the cards and in the description box below. Enjoy your studies! We need to make sure that whatever happens, we're sort of implying a chord 5 here because we don't want it to sound finished yet. The melody is not over yet. And then we return back to the tonic here. Generally speaking, you will be given the tonic key in the given opening, and then somewhere around this point we're going to be modulating to a perfect cadence in our new key. And of course, as melodies become more complex, there'll be all sorts of extra chromaticisms and sort of discords and all sorts, but it's nevertheless underpinned by the basic chords. You could actually even get away with just chords 1 and 5, but perhaps we don't want to be quite so simplistic. You could even add a chord 2 or a chord 6 if you felt the melody would benefit from that, but really stick to the primary triads. Now, before we move on to sort of constructing the melody itself and the principles that are included there, let's just think about how that's going to look if we have an anacrusis. Because if there's an upbeat, so although we're going to have 8 bars, we're going to have a lead in. So let's say there's a crotchet beat, and then we've got bars 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's bar 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't count this as the first bar. This is bar 1. There's bar 5, 6, 7, ending in bar 8. So if we've got an upbeat of 1, let's say there are 3 crotchet beats per bar, then we're only going to need a minim to finish. And then don't forget bar 4 will reflect that. So we have a minim to finish the first phrase, and then we're going to need to reflect the anacrusis and have the upbeat finishes on that quaver, which to me implies that's a passing note taking us to this note, which makes me feel that this just carries on. I don't feel I can just start a new phrase. I feel that the phrase definitely needs to continue on here. Now we need to be at a chord 5 here, so we need a D major chord. Chord 5 is D, F sharp A, so let's have that. And then, so that's the end of part, so let's call this A1, and then we want A2, don't we? And it's going to have, so we're going to sort of, extend this phrase to get it to the cadence point. Then we need to reiterate phrase A again, and then sort of change it slightly whilst also modulating as well. So this is just kind of a a general overview, and then we get to see all sorts of possibilities as we address each of the exercises, as we take each exercise of question 3A in turn. However,